to be flipping toolies right now. We're deep in the toolies right now. It's later in the day, sun's out. It's a great time to flip and punch, depending on what kind of cover is around, but it goes hand in hand. But ingredients, what you need some Yamamoto Cowboys. Okay, 4-odd hooks, the best hook that I found for the Cowboy. Weight really depends on how thick the cover is. The thicker the cover, the bigger the weight. And don't be afraid to use a big weight to get through that nasty stuff. You'll find that when you hook one on a heavy weight, they actually hold on to it for a long time. So I like to use 2 bobber stops. This happens to be a 6-cent bobber stop. They're a little thicker than your traditional ones. This is a Fitzgerald flipping weight. It's already been blued. You can see I used this before, and it doesn't have any chips on it because it's been blued. It's been heat treated. They dip it in cold water. It changes the color of the metal, so you don't have to worry about it chipping. Okay, now depending on what you're flipping, when I'm fishing vegetation such as tules, grass, I like to snell knot. You're going to want to go from the shank of the hook, where the point of the hook is. You want to go this way. Okay, grab your line, twist it 7 times for good luck. Okay, 7. Grab your line, go right back through the loop. Okay, you want to grab your main line and cinch it tight. Okay, then just cut it, leave a little room. Fisher knot's going to see it, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Grab your Cowboy. Okay, want to rig it through. Flip it over and just tuck it right in the center of that. So if you just got into fishing and you want to know what size hook to use, whenever you're using a 4-inch bait, start out with a 4-odd hook. 3-inch bait, use a 3-odd hook. Same thing applies for most swim baits out there on the market. You know, if I'm throwing a 5-inch lure, 5-odd hook. 4-inch lure, 4-odd hook. So use that as a reference guide. It's right most of the time, not all the time, but that'll help you identify what hooks to buy. You know, last year or a few years ago, I put out a video and I saw guys going out here trying to do this stuff, and you know, they're using fluorocarbon. I can see the line glistening, and also they don't use a heavy enough weight. That's the other biggest mistake. You know, if you don't use a heavy enough weight, your bait's not going to get down there. It's going to get hung up in the tules, grass, you know. So again, fishing this is all about efficiency and getting your bait simply in and out. Other thing is, the biggest mistake I see a lot of people do when you actually do get bit, you know, you don't have to drop your rod and set the hook as hard as you can. When you do that, you're gonna end up losing a lot of fish. So you basically flip in there, let it fall all the way down. I'll put my finger on the braid and I lift up, okay? When you do get a bite, a lot of times what it is just a spongy feeling. You basically feel a little bit more weight than your lure and weight down there. When you feel something spongy, just go ahead, you know, lift up your rod and tug it right back. You don't have to have a super hard hook set to penetrate, because really there's no stretch and braid. You should be using a heavy enough rod to be able to not only set the hook on into the fish, but also to get them out of that deep cover as well. Typically when I'm doing this technique, I want the sun to be out. The fish are going to want to get under cover, some kind of shade source, whether it be a canopy where you're at. Broken tules like this that are falling over, you know, they'll get deep under that stuff and, you know, just kind of wait to ambush their prey. And again, every year I'm going to come back, the tule is set up a little differently because it kind of grows out. And again, I'm just, I got a bite on the other side in Tulise. So I'm just kind of, while I'm in the area, I might as well just kind of go over here to see if they're on this side of the Tulise. And it won't take me long. You know, sometimes when you do that, you make those decisions in a tournament situation and it pays off. You know, you never know where these fish are gonna be. Yep, just like that. There you go. Was gonna leave, but made an executive decision to kind of go over here and fish the shade pocket, and I was right on a Yamamoto flapping hog, baby.